What's on your mind is money on your mind. Yeah, I'm on my grind, yeah, I'm on my grind. Clock in, clock out from 9 to 5. Clock in, clock out like a 9 to 5. All I wanna see is a dollar sign. There's money on my mind, money on my mind. Yeah, I'm on my grind, yeah, I'm on my grind. I need some more money, I need some overtime. My bills stacking up, I need some overtime. There's money on my mind, yeah, I'm on my grind. Clock in, clock out like a 9 to 5. I'm grinding every day like it's my last meal.
That is a birthday meal right there, boy. Sheesh.
Yeah, I can't sign a deal. Where's Destiny at? Tell her I'm trying to sign a deal. No days off, that's been the motto. I'm working
So I'm trying to make this video for like the past like 3 days. And I just noticed that my rank is not really centered on my PC. And I got like OCD, so that's kind of bothering me. But regardless of the fact, let me get to the point I was trying to make the other day. So, 32 years old, man. 32. I feel like this is like the prime time in my life right now. Like a prime age. And a lot of people think like maybe your 20s are the prime age. I'm not talking about this like in health, because I know I need to get, I can do a couple more push-ups and stuff. I gotta get right, but I'm talking about like mentally in like a state of this is where you are in life. I feel like I'm in a good spot, and I'm gonna talk to you as I walk, because I don't want to sit down somewhere, but I have a haircut like in 30 minutes. So anyway, I feel like I'm in a good space in life right now to where despite, things that's going on in the world right now, we all know what's going on in the world right now, but I have a career. I'm making decent money, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, it's just, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I got out the military. The day I decided to get out the military, and a lot of people have an issue to where when they get out, they don't know what they're going to do. Or they said they're going to go to school, and things just never happen that way. And a lot of people find themselves in bad positions to where they wait until it's too late, or they try to figure things out after they've already got out the military. But it's been on my mind a lot about going to school and what I want to take. And I've never been like, I tried to go to college before. I'm gonna try to make a long story short. When I went to college way before the military, sorry, was a fly on me? When I went to college way before the military, I didn't get to go for that long, man. I went for like, this is probably like in 09, 08. I went to community college. I went for like 2 years, never 2 years, I'm sorry. I went for like 2 months. Damn, it's fly, bro. They just keep lighting on me. I hate the flies out here. Messing my vibe, is what I'm trying to say. So, I went to college for like 2 months, and I know you guys see it. Okay, I went to college for like 2 months. The reason I stopped going was because I was working and I was going to college, which is not the issue right there. I'm not going to say like, oh, I chose work over going to college just because I went to work. Like, God damn it. Flies, bro. Hold on. Okay. Goddamn fly. Like I was saying, so back when I was going to college for that short amount of time in my life, I was working a security job. Now the security job, I had the security job first, and I was like, you know what, I want to do security, or not. I want to do security, but it was a good opportunity for me. My friend got me in. He hooked me up. He didn't necessarily give me the job, but he just put me in the direction like, hey, we're hiring. You can get your guard card, blah blah blah. Boom, did that. Got the job. Cool. Got a cool little post after having a few temporary ones, and I was good. I made decent money, not the best, but I made decent money. I was still living at my mom's house at the time. Let's keep it real with y'all. I wasn't living in the house. I was living in the garage, and I made the garage my room. And that's because I always had like friends over and stuff like that. And I just wanted to have my privacy, but we only had a 2-bedroom house. It was me, my mom, and my sister. My mom, of course, she had her own room. My sister, like, you know, we're grown. Like, I think at this time I was like 21 years old. I was about 21, something like that. I know I was over 21, but anyway. I was, you know, I was a little older, and being that old, and my sister was like, or not that old, but being that age, and my sister was, I think she was probably like 23 at the time, and that's just not ideal for us to live together. You know what I'm saying? Like in the same room, like we're both grown, like that, it's not gonna work. And we already bumped heads before. She went to college and she ended up coming back. I mean, obviously she finished college, but she came back and lived with us, and she was going to work and all that good stuff, you know? So I just wanted my own space. And yeah, that's the situation we live with my mom. And I was like, you know, I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to save up, get my own place, blah, 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 you know, grown man stuff. All right, long story short, I had a cool little schedule. Like I said, I was working at the place already for a minute, and what ended up happening was, I hope this wind ain't messing my stuff. What ended up happening was, my sister, what ended up happening was, my job, they switched my hours, and that affected my school. So literally I did night classes. I got off at 7 in the morning. I'll try to avoid this one. I got off at 7 in the morning, and my classes started at 8, and my school was about 30-45 minutes away from where I was working at. And I would literally go from work to school, boom. I was grinding. I did graveyards sometimes. Well, all the time I did graveyards. I worked weekends, so, you know. And I think it was one day out the week, on my work week, I had to go to, I had to go straight there from school. And then the other day that I had to go to school, or one of the days I had to go to school, I have to work. So it just worked out like that. But when they changed the schedule on me, it kind of messed up everything. And I had to, long story short, I had to choose between going to work or going to school. And at the time, like I tell you, I was living with my mom, and I had to pay rent, you know what I'm saying? Mom's over here, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't rich. So it was either me trying to go to school or me working and, you know, pay my part. Not necessarily saying my mom forced me to pay rent, but I feel like I had an obligation to where it's okay, if I'm gonna be living with my mom, I gotta, you know, I gotta give her some money. I can't just be going to school. How am I gonna pay for gas? How am I gonna pay to get to school? It just wasn't gonna work. And yeah, I could have tried to find another job, but I worked at McDonald's before. That was my first job, and I just wasn't trying to do that again. Working fast food and going to work, and going to school. I was like, nah, bro, I already know it's gonna go. So long story short, I stopped going to school, kept the job. The security job, they ended up losing the contract because every so often they renew contracts, and they can give it to a different company or whatever, and they lost the contract, and not everybody kept their job, and I was one of those people who didn't get to keep my job. So not only was I not in school anymore, but a little bit after that, I was out of a job. So that's when I started doing tattoos and things like that.
Tight gripping drawstring, incredible strength. It's all you need. One bag. Happy.
Ladies, if you have overactive bladder, imagine not getting out of bed again and again, and imagine finally taking.
But I'm not sure I got there, but I just wanted to share that. But I feel like I went through all that kind of stuff in my 20s and stuff, you know what I'm saying? When I turned 26, that's when I joined the military, and blah, and the rest is history, you know? I'll get into that another day. But that's pretty much, long story short, that's how I got into the military. I mean, that was years apart, but now I feel like I know what I want to do. Even when I went to school, that's what I was about to get to. Even when I went to school, I didn't know what I wanted to go for. I was taking general ed classes like math, and I think I took I don't remember what the other class was. I just know one class was math, right? And I know what I wanted to go for. I just wanted to go to school, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people did the same thing. I want to go to college, and they just take classes, but you switch your major so many times. I didn't even know what my major was. I was just trying to get my AA at the time, my associate's degree. And like even until now, I think I wouldn't even have used that because there's nothing I really want to do as far as like when I got the military that I feel like I'll need that. But I'll definitely need like a trait or something like that. Like I want to pursue my photography, which is another thing I'll talk about. Like I want to pursue my photography and videography, so I want to go to school for that. And, you know, I want to get my barber's license. I don't have my barber's license yet. I started cutting hair after the world changed. So back in April of 2020, that's when I actually started. I already had a pair of clippers. That's when I got deployed the first time. I asked my barber, who was at the time, what's a good clipper to get. I told him the situation, like, look, I ain't trying to have them cut my hair out there. Cause I could show y'all what the haircuts look out here. That's what they look like. I didn't want my hair looking like that, bro. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna cut my own hair. I did it before. I wasn't the best at it, but I can, you know, get all down to one length and, you know, it'll look cool. It'd be all right. It wouldn't be like, oh, that's a dope haircut, baby. It'd be all right. So, you know, I got me a pair of clippers. I came back from deployment because the world changed. And, you know what I'm saying? One of my coworkers asked me when we were in quarantine together, when we came back, because we were quarantined for like 2 weeks together. And he asked me for a haircut because none of us had a haircut for like a month. Well, he didn't. I did. I cut my hair while I was out there. So, you know, I looked at a few videos. I looked at 360 GZ videos. I looked at a whole bunch of other videos how to do the haircut that he wanted. And the rest has been history. And I've just been cutting hair ever since. And, like, I just grew a passion for it. Like, I think this is what I want to do. I like working with my hands. I don't really see myself being behind a desk unless I'm doing some editing. You know what I'm saying? Video editing or music editing, something like that. Like, working with my hands still. I don't want to, like, type out stings or like that's just not me. I don't feel like I'm a very artistic person, so whatever I want to do in life, I know it have to be something with me doing it, like be my own boss in a way and work with my hands and something artistic. So it took me that long to figure out like what I want to do. And I know there's a lot of people that I went to school with, and I know this rant is going on, but there's a lot of people I went to school with and they got degrees in certain things, and they're not ever doing that in their life right now. So I feel like, you know, I chose the best direction that it was for me. And even though it took me a while to get to where I want to be and to figure out where I want to go, at least I still have like a path that I chose that is working for me right now and is putting food on my table and paying for my bills and things like that. So as I feel like 32 right now is like my prime. Like I got a good thing going right now in the military. I know what I want to do when I get out. I got a big decision to make when the time comes for me to re-enlist again in a few years. And it's either I can get out or I can stay in. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing this military career or pursue my military career, or I can get out and do something else as a civilian. So that's a big thing that I have to think about moving forward. But I feel like right now I'm in a good space because I'm in a space to where I can decide what I want to do moving forward. So that being said, it's pretty much like when I get back and I go to my next duty station, even though actually before I get there, I'm looking already into like trying to talk to get in contact with some barber academies that do after hour like night classes, so I can actually do that. So when I get off of work, I can go to my night classes, so that way I can work on getting my my barber's license, because the time that I have left when I get back to Texas, I won't even have enough time to, even though they cut the hours from 1,600 to 1,000 hours, I won't ever have enough time to even complete my classes. So it kind of sucks that I won't be able to do it, but everything happens for a reason. So why not just do it in Colorado? It's nothing to just get my paperwork transferred and stuff like that. But they also have other things I can do. I can actually do apprenticeship and stuff like that, but I really just have my license before I get out. So pretty much try to set myself up for success. And I know it seems like I'm not going nowhere with this, but that's just, you know, that's all in all. That being said, is I feel like I'm in pretty much a good place right now at the age that I'm at right now. As far as like this past year, it's been, or last year, it's been a crazy year, man. You guys already know. I already shared that about my whole divorce and going through that. Going through that whole thing of somebody who I never thought I would not be with no more, and life happened, and now we're not together anymore. So I filed my paperwork for divorce in 2020, and you know, it is what it is from there. So that's one thing. And I just feel like, even though it's like, I never wanted to get divorced, you guys. Like, I never want to be the type of person that have a kid, get divorced, and be in the same situation to where I was growing up, because my mom and my dad divorced, and I grew up with my mom, and I barely see my dad even to this day. Like, I haven't spoke to my dad in like months. I don't think my dad even knows that I'm out here deployed. Like, we don't have any beef or nothing like that, but it's just like we don't have any, like, we don't have like a connection really. It's like we do, but it's just like, hey, I talk to you when I talk to you type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So granted, he doesn't have my new number, but still, it's like, if you want to reach out, you can reach out, find a way. I'm pretty sure he knows my mom's number, stuff like that. But it's like, I'm the type of person, like, if you don't reach out to me, I'm not gonna reach out to you type of thing. I don't know if that's petty, but, and I ain't got no bad blood towards my dad or anything. He never did anything wrong to me, but it's just like, I feel like he wasn't in my life as much as he could have been, and that's not how I'm trying to be with my kid. That's why a reason that I never want to, like, I really try to like make my marriage work, and I never wanted to get divorced. But it's like, you only could do so much, and I never really want that for my kid. But at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is. It takes two to actually make things work, and if it's only a one-sided battle, you're gonna lose every time. So I moved on with my life in that sense in 2020, in the past year, and I feel like that was a lot of growth. It was like a lot of weight lifted off my shoulder, because it's like you're putting so much energy into trying to work things out with somebody, and then you got energy with bumping heads all the time. And I'm not trying to get you as my personal business, but I'm just like being real with you guys. It's like when you bump heads a lot, and like I said, that's a big reason why I stopped posting on my YouTube after like 2018, because that's when she joined the army and things started happening, you know what I'm saying, to cause us to not be with each other anymore and to split up. I'll just leave it at that. So it's been, what, about like 3 years, you know what I'm saying, since we've been together. And I just feel like it's just a big weight lifted off. Like, okay, I can move on with my life now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the courts are going to do what they're going to do, and things going to happen in that sense. But hey, life goes on, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna still be in my son's life. I don't want my son to have the same type of life that I had, in the lack of my dad being in my life. You know what I'm saying? I do have a goddad and a godmother. Even though my mom was in my life, I have a god family, so I still had a father figure. But it would have been even better if my actual blood father was in my life, you know? So that's one thing in 2020 that you know, I grew from, is just that old relationships, or toxic, however you want to call it. Another thing is just things that I dealt with at work. Like, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like, people not liking me for whatever reason. Even my boss is not liking me for whatever reason, and going through a whole, boy, if I tell you, I can't tell you now because I'm still in the unit, but I'm just letting y'all know. They didn't put me through some stuff, and I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to leave. And yeah, that's a story for another day, and I would just wait till I leave there before I continue with that story. But this being my last year in that unit, I'm happy for that. I'm happy for actually where I'm at right now, where I'm deployed, even though it sucks me away from my family and my friends and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's been like it's literally been a blessing in disguise for me to like be out here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might be like, why would you say that? It's just because, like, I'm out here, I don't have a lot of distractions. I don't have any like negativity. Well, yes I did, that's a lie. But I don't have any like how it was, you know what I'm saying? It's just regular work stuff, but how it was, where I was like actually targeted. Well, no, I'll take that back. I don't know how to explain. It's just like, I don't know, I just feel better being out here because I have less distractions. I've been able to like perfect my craft more out here with cutting hair so much, and just, I don't know, I just feel like it's been better out here. Yes, every day ain't been like good, the best out here, but it's not like I don't like anybody out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you go to work and work things happen, like, it's just work. Like, it's just, everything is just business. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I had to realize working with different type of people. You know, it's just like everything's just business, and a lot of stuff I took personal sometimes, but it helped me grow as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but back in where I was at before, that's totally different. It ain't the same. I was literally like a goddamn target boy. So I don't know. What else happened? Other things. I mean, the world changed, man. other things that changed my mind was everything that happened last year in 2020. It like really opened my eyes to see like what's important and what's not important, like what's a necessity and what's a need. You know what I'm saying? Or what's a need and what's a want. It better opened my eyes of needs and wants in life. You know what I'm saying? I became a lot more responsible this past year. A lot more responsible. And I wish I had the same mindset back when I was in my early 20s about just handling business and saving money and things like that, and investing in yourself. You know, I always invested in myself, but not like how I am now, and not how I've been like managing money now. It's just been a whole different level. So I just wish that I had that mindset back when I was in an earlier age, but I'm glad that I have it now. That's another thing that I'm grateful for in this past year, and walking into the new chapter of being 32, and you know what I'm saying? Have this mindset, because a lot of people don't ever get this mindset at all. Some people get it early, some people get it late, and some people don't get it at all. So I'm just glad that I have it now, to where I know what I want to do. I'm focused. I know where I want to be in life, or I know what direction I want to go. I know what kind of career I want to pursue, and I'm just like hitting the floor running, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just hitting the floor running. I'm just ready. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that something that I want to do when I wrap this up, because it's probably gonna be like a long little video. Something that I want to do at this chapter in my life is wishing these flies to get off me. Man, they just won't stop. Look. I swear I hate these flies. But something that I want to do this year. Ooh, look at that cut though. Something I want to do. Let me stop playing. Something I want to do this year is I want to, but I'm going to get back into photography. As you guys know, or maybe you guys don't know, I was into photography a lot in Hawaii. That's when I started. I started a few months before my son was born. I did his mom maternity shoot, and from there, I was just doing photography. I was working at clubs. I was working, I had clientele. I would do beach photo shoots. I would do maternity photo shoots, families, club scenes, models, nude, you name it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what time is it? So it was just, that shit was like, it was cool. I was going with it. And like I said, my son's mom was there, so it wasn't like I was doing nothing like shady or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So everything was cool. It ain't like I was like sneaking and creeping or nothing like that. It's like a lot of shit was there. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing. Everything was cool. Like, I was able to perfect my craft. I was supported, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So everything was cool. And when I got to El Paso, I was just like, my whole mindset, because everything was going on, it just went down. YouTube went down. I didn't care about making content anymore. I didn't care about really doing photo shoots anymore. And I was on my stuff hard. I was just in a terrible mindset of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it real with y'all, like heartbreak and stuff like that. I was heartbroken. I was stressed out. I had a tough 2018 was very, very tough for me. I'll just say that. So I decided that I'm gonna get back into it, man. Like, on my Instagram, I started posting more, you know what I'm saying, to build up the hype more. I've been posting a lot of barber stuff, but I'm actually giving you guys some photography stuff. I actually have vlogs coming up with me not doing models, but doing photo shoots with models, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have some females on the channel. I'm gonna try to make my channel a little bit more exciting and have other people on it. Do some more fun stuff. Yeah, I was doing car content, but I'm not trying to just do car content. My YouTube is my life vlog. That's what's called, DC Vlogs. So, or my life journal. But I call it DC Vlogs because, yeah. So, I'm about to do more photo shoots. I'm investing in a camera. I already have it in my Amazon cart. I already know what I want to get. I already have my money aside for it. I'm getting an EOS R. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a camera that came out from Canon like 2 years ago. What I was using before was a Canon T6i, which was a Rebel, entry level camera. You know what I'm saying? It was good though. It was a good camera. It's like 20-something megapixels. It was good. I have a Canon 6D, and pretty much this new camera I'm gonna get is gonna be, it's a mirrorless full frame camera, and man, I'm gonna attach that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. I'm gonna attach that to the Canon with a Canon lens, a RF 20 to 70 millimeter f2. If you guys know what that is, look it up. Buttery. This thing's gonna cost, man, but that's why I'm selling my camera, my old camera and my old lenses, except for like a few, which are like a lot of my top of the line lenses, my L-series lenses. I'm keeping those, and one of my ultra lenses, which is my 85, and I think I had like a 10 or 14 or something like that. Some kind of lens that was a wide lens, but everything else I'm selling, all the accessories, everything else. So to make the money back for what I'm about to invest in. So that's one thing I want to do in 2020. Not that I want to do, that I'm going to do. I have a lot of money invested within my photography and videography, and I've just been letting it sit and collect dust. And I feel like that's bad on my end to want to do something and then just let it sit and just waste. Because I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I couldn't have made it to 32. A lot of people didn't make it to 32 last year. A lot of people didn't make it to a lot of ages. We lost like 400,000 Americans last year alone. Because what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because the world changed. Like I said, I ain't trying to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And yeah, man. I don't want to let my talents and skills go to waste at all. Somebody else could be doing something with these kind of talents. I'm just sitting here letting it collect dust. Why? I can make money off it. That could be something I could do in life after the army, even in the army. So that's what I'm gonna pursue. I'm gonna go back and pursue that, and barbering. So that's pretty much what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to build my credit up. Yeah, man. And I just want to be just a better person in every way. I don't want to deal with toxic people. I don't want to argue with people. I'm not going to try to give people my energy to argue with them. For what? So I'm just trying to be a better off, more positive person. I stopped vaping before I came out here and deployed, so I haven't vaped since August of last year. Vapes. I haven't smoked nothing. Like, as in, like, I can't obviously smoke illegal things, which I wouldn't, but I can't, like, I don't smoke cigarettes, blacks, none of that stuff. So, and obviously I haven't drank. But when I get back, best believe. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have, man. Just moving forward, I'm trying to be more positive and create new content, create better content. There's only so much I can do out here, but when I get back, trust me, it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. So I just wanna, thank the universe, man, for giving me another chance, another chapter of life. If you made it to the end of this video, man, I appreciate y'all for watching this, listening to me and stuff like that. I don't think I'm gonna put any music back here. I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna just keep it real, 100. Ain't no need for no music. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to feel what I'm saying, like, for real. And I just want to tell everybody, if you have a passion to do anything, to execute, man. The time to execute is now. If you're trying to do YouTube, do it. If you're trying to do anything in life, just go ahead and knock it out. 10 toes down, man. Why waste time? Tomorrow ain't promised today at all. So that's what I'm about to do. And for now, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this. I gotta go cut some hair. I got like 2 clients today, and one I'm probably late for, even though it's my roommate. But I just want to come out and I wanted to come out and do this video real quick, because I've been trying to do this video for like the past few days, and my birthday was a few days ago. So I didn't get to make a vlog because it's always windy like this. Hopefully y'all don't hit the wind, but if y'all don't, just leave it in, whatever. But I'll be out, man. I'll see y'all next episode. Make sure y'all like this video. Help me get my content out more, because when you guys like and comment, it puts me in the YouTube algorithm. So don't let other people know about my channel. I'm trying to grow again, man. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to hit 10K this year. But I'm back, so I'll see y'all next time. Peace.